What's going on, guys? It's your boy Pharrell here. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a month, but who cares? I've just been playing a lot of games, and yeah. So today's video is not really a story. It's more like I don't really know. Just talking about me assembling my PS4 controllers, and yeah. So it was like about a week or two ago, and then I saw this video on my recommended on YouTube, and it was like a custom controller. And I watched a video and it didn't seem pretty hard, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna try it. And I ordered a rainbow shell for one of my controllers, and for some odd reason I actually put it together, and it wasn't that hard. So then I ordered a bottom shell, and then that worked, and I did it on my other controller, and that worked. But I have this first gen controller that I got when the PS4 first came out, and one of the R2 button was off, and the spring was off, and the little plastic part was off, so I ordered replacement buttons, and I kinda replaced it, but not really. Like, the spring came out inside again, but I hardly ever use that controller, so I don't really care about that one. I was gonna put the rainbow one on that one just to test it out, but then when the buttons inside are different, because there's little holes that the other one has that the other one doesn't, so that didn't fit. So I had my next gen controllers, and I did it on that one, and then yeah, after those two I did a bottom shell. I'll put a picture on the screen right now. And after I did those, I felt pretty confident, and I was like, you know what, why not, let's do light up buttons. So these, I put some pain, tear, and sweat to these. So I had my controller, I did a purple one and a rainbow one. So I did my purple one because I felt like it would look better on that one. So you have to open the controller, replace the buttons, replace the sticks, and you put it on the motherboard. It's like a sticker that has the LEDs on it. So then you put it on the motherboard, and then you put it to where the main thing is, like where the battery is, and you plug it into the battery, and then you plug that into the motherboard, and then everything went well. I had to stick the controller onto this part to where the sensor is, and then after that I had it on, but before I put it back together. So then I was putting all the stuff into the controller to hide the wires, and I put the controller together, and it would turn off, and it kept doing that. I did that for at least 20 minutes. To the point where I just got pissed off, and I just said, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna put it on. And after I put it on, well, I didn't fully put it on, but I had the shell mostly on, and then I tried to turn it on, and it turned on. But for some odd reason, when I would put it together, it would just turn off. But when after it turns off, you can just turn it on again. I was probably touching the sensor when I was doing it. But then I ran into another problem. This part made me get so mad. So I was trying to put the controller back together, because you have to snap it together before you put it in the screws. And then I was trying to snap it together. It wasn't working. I was squeezing on each side. I kept squeezing, wasn't working. So I was like, damn, you know what, I'm just gonna force it in, because I was getting so mad at this point. So I forced it in. I kept forcing it. I got one side in, but the other side, when I would put one, would click on the other side, and then when I would press the other side down, it would go back out. So I had my brother hold the bottom part of the controller that pops out, just to hold it, and that didn't work. And then I thought, oh, it's probably the wire inside that's holding it. So I took it out, put it back together. That took like 5 minutes, and then I looked like properly at each clip on the shell, and I freaking snapped one of the clips inside. So I was like, damn, I snapped it because I was forcing it together, and I didn't notice until I actually looked. Sorry about that noise, that's my freaking phone. But I looked, and then I saw half of it was off, and I looked, and the piece just fell right into my hand. And I was like, damn, bro. And I almost started crying. I don't know why. I was just like, bro, I don't want to order another shell. That's going to take like 2-3 days. And then I was like, you know what, screw it, it's not going to go in like this, so I'm just going to put in the screws and hope that holds it together. And that actually held it together, surprisingly, and I was happy, so I didn't have to order another shell. And yeah, I basically just made this video just to say, if you want to try something, try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What could you do? If it works, it works. You find a new hobby. So yeah, I kind of find a new hobby with this. I kind of want to do it for other people, just put controllers together. But then yeah, that's basically it. So if you're scared to try something, just try it. Who cares? What's the worst that could happen? It goes wrong. Well, you could always buy a new one or get a new one. And yeah, that's the video for today, guys. Sorry for not uploading. And it's been your boy Freyo, and I'm out. Later.